So I'm based in Catbalogan, Samar, but I actually am from Tacloban City. So I'm a proud Waraynon here. So I'm so excited and quite nervous to be hosting this training for the very first time. All right. So last week, we learned from the story of mentor Rio Gomez, a factory worker turned diamond director. This week, we will learn from the inspiring story of mentor BJ Ramirez, a mechanical engineer from USD, worked as a senior IT manager for the Ayala Water Services. He is currently full-time in USANA and has reached the $2,000 weekly level. Before we go to his training, medyo bibitinin ko muna kayo guys ha. Let us take time to recognize and learn from our achievers last week. Right? So in Frontier, we do value speed in terms of building the business. And right now, we will recognize our fast starters. These are associates who were able to hit the PPPS qualification in 20 days or less. Last week, we had two distributors who were able to hit the Premier Platinum Pace Setter status very fast. All right, so congratulations to our fast starters, Dr. Noel Salvosa, for hitting PPPS in just 13 days. Congratulations as well to Coach Ace Hosol for hitting PPPS in just 19 days. Yan guys, so let us congratulate them guys. Right, so grabe ang bibilis. USANA gave them 56 days to hit this status, but they were able to hit this in less than a month. So surely a lot of people in the room are still running for the PPPS status. Can you please type PPPS if you're running for PPPS? Wala akong nakikitang nag-type. Ayan, so let us take time to ask some tips from our fast starters. Let us call on Coach Ace Hosol and Dr. Noel Salvosa. Are you around, coaches? Can you please unmute yourselves and acknowledge?
Good morning, good evening pala. And good morning.
Good evening. Yeah, so
good evening, everyone.
Italy.
Good evening.
So congratulations, Coach. Yes, congratulations, Coach Ace and Dr. Noel. Can you quickly share your background and why you entertained USANA as a business? So first, let us have Coach Ace.
Yes, thank you very much for the very warm greetings of congratulations for all of us. I am Police Captain Ace Rosel Kiachon Hosol, presently assigned at Camp Crame, Quezon City. I am very overwhelmed and very grateful and thankful for this time that the USANA has given me opportunity to start my own business and of course to achieve my financial freedom in the near future.
And thank you, Coach Ace. So, Dr. Noel, can you please quickly share your background and why you entertained USANA as a business?
Thank you, Coach June. So, good evening, everyone in the Philippines and buongiorno dall'Italia. So, I'm Noel Salvosa. I'm a general practitioner by profession, and I'm currently a PhD student here in Trieste, Italy. My program is molecular biomedicine, so under the Italian Liver Foundation. So, I joined USANA because, the same with Coach Ace. Gusto ko din ng financial freedom as well as time freedom if I decided to go back in the Philippines in the future. Thank you.
And so, thank you for sharing your story. I'd like to ask a few questions, coaches. So, majority of the new distributors hit the PPPS status near the deadline. So, what was your mindset in hitting the status very fast? So, Coach, can we have Coach Ace?
Yes, of course. Very challenging talaga yung PPPS, especially sa mga first-timers. Of course, mahirap mag-invite, mahirap din magpa-pay-in. Pero as long as we will stick to our own goal, we will not give up on our dreams. We will do our very best. Of course, we will achieve this. We will have PPPS, we will have positivity, perseverance, of course, in our lives and in our business. And of course, we should have our sincerity. So we can achieve this basta our goals are set and our minds are set. What our mind can conceive, of course, our body can achieve. So just like those things, hindi natin susukuan ang dreams natin.
Yun. Tama po. So, and we have naman Dr. Noel.
So for the question po, no, why I
What was,
hit my
what
PPS
was your
in
mindset? What was your mindset in hitting the PPPS status very fast?
for me po, the hindi ko na siya inintay na mag 56 days if kaya ko naman. So I just followed my coach. So I trusted her. So everything that she said is pina-follow ko lang talaga. And then since the system is optimized already, so hindi na siya ganun kahirap. And then yun po, if you really put some time sa business na to, you will succeed really. Because for me, I'm a busy person as well. So I'm doing my PhD. So I allot some of my time for this business. So ano lang po, time management, and then follow your coach and believe that you can reach your dreams. And if you have a goal, take one step at a time. Don't wag mo siyang i-rush or ano, basta sundin mo lang yung coach mo talaga. Yun lang po yung ang gusto ko sabihin. I'm
Yes,
nervous.
thank you for your insight, coaches. So, a lot of people find it difficult to convince other people to join them in the business. So, in your case, coaches, what do you think makes you effective in convincing other people about the business? So, again, Coach Ace.
Ayan. So, as for me po, mas nananaig po sa akin yung sincerity talaga in inviting people kasi priority ko talaga na i-help of course yung mga loved ones ko, yung mga mas malapit po sa akin, yung mga friends ko, loved ones ko, kaya siguro hindi mahirap i-invite, hindi mahirap i-convince sila kasi they fully trust me. Kasi nga ako, I do put my whole heart in everything I do, in my work, in my career, and of course this time in my business. Kaya po malaki po yung role ng trust dito sa pag-pay-in nila or pag-convince nila dito sa business na mag-join.
And that's correct. So, how about Dr. Noel?
Okay po. Thank you for that question. So for me po, first is I trusted the product. So I'm a researcher, so I know that these products underwent in vitro and clinical trials because I researched before I joined. So aside from the products na wala na akong question doon, so I trusted my coach, which is Coach Jav Valera. So she's my friend as well as my college classmate. So I trusted her aside sa nag-trust ako sa product. So I think ayun po yung nag-drive sa akin na natapusin yung PPPS ko on time, and then yun po yung mag-join sa business na to. Kasi I want to help others po. So nakikita ko kasi yung potential ng business na to na if meron ka lang drive or yun yung sinasabi natin mindset, kahit hindi ka masyadong skilled na tao, marireach mo yung goal mo kasi madami namang successful person sa this kind of business po.
Yes, sir. I agree. So, lastly, can you give your single best tip to everybody listening tonight who are still running for PPPS? So, Coach Ace again.
Thank you. Ito, dahil nga po sa nasa service ako, men in uniform ako, ito yung masasabi ko, aim high and hit your target. So just like PPPS, aim that PPS and hit your target. And of course, your team, your coaches, and everyone in your organization will help you. So I'm very grateful to my team, my coaches, and my upline. So alam na ni Lord how thankful ako sa kanila, sa kanilang life at saka sa kanilang maina-share sa akin.
Thank you, Coach Ace. Dr. Noel.
Okay, so I have some important things na gusto kong ibigay as tips. No? First is yung nga, ulit, follow your coach kasi they know what they're doing. So alam na nila kung anong ginagawa nila. Just follow them. Be humble kasi nga, although my professional ka na, although, or may money ka na, but if you really want to succeed, just follow your coaches. Second, don't lose hope. May times din na na-reject ako. So I think it's really normal for this kind of business. So don't lose hope. At magsaserve talaga yan as lesson for you to succeed. And then aim high din. So pag sinabing may goal, dapat i-reach mo talaga siya. So sipag lang at tiyaga talaga. Kasi at the end of the day, yung puhunan mo lang naman dito is really trust and sa products, sa coach, at saka yung hindi ka naman actually talo kasi you have the products naman. Thank you.
All right. So thank you, coaches, for these helpful tips. So congratulations once again. And now, after recognizing our fast starters, we now recognize our two new rising stars from last week. So rising star is the immediate goal after hitting PPPS. So one must earn $100 for 4 out of 5 consecutive weeks to earn the title of rising star. And all our new rising stars shall be invited to an exclusive training with mentor Raj Sogi on how to reach the $400 to $1,000 weekly level. Without further ado, let's congratulate our newest rising stars from last week. And so, congratulations to Coach Claire Espinosa and congratulations to Coach Jane Castellano. So, let us also grab this opportunity to ask for tips from our two new rising stars. So, let us all welcome Coaches Claire and Coach Jane.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, coaches.
Good
So,
evening.
congratulations again. Can you quickly share then your background and what convinced you to join USANA? May I call on Coach Claire?
Yes, hello, everyone. I am Mary Claire Espinosa. I'm happily married now, and I have only one son who's already 22 years old. I hope I don't look like a grandma very soon. And currently, I work at DBI, Ginebra San Miguel, as administrative assistant of the Office of the Plant Manager.
Uh, and now can we hear from Coach Jane?
Hello, good evening everyone, Team Frontier. So yes, this is Jane Castellano. I did have a bachelor's degree in biology and another from a Bible school, so Bachelor of Religious Education. But I'm presently working as a training staff, a training coordinator for Christ Commission Fellowship. So it's a Christian Evangelical Church. Okay, so I do train. We develop training materials and also I host or I coordinate training classes. Ganun po.
Right. So thank you for that, coaches. So now we all know that running for Rising Star is important to really build momentum in your organization. So in your experience, coaches, what was the biggest challenge you encountered during your run and how did you overcome it? Kayo po, Coach Claire.
Yes, may I begin with why I joined USANA? This is what I really love to do, influencing lives while keeping income alive. Having the trust for the two persons who had faith in me from the start until now, directors Ms. Maricel Marquez and Sir Chris Marquez, and also the support of Doc Tin and Mentor K, and likewise all the business associates, and not to mention all. So now, biggest challenge might be it was not actually a one-time ladder to climb. I did the business, I rested for a while, and then back to business again. But as to everyone who knows me definitely, when I say I'll do it, I absolutely mean it. I've been in sales and marketing too, and from that on until now, I always follow my own principles. Sell yourself first before you sell your product. Trust yourself and trust the business.
I agree, Coach Claire. So how about you, Coach Jane?
Okay, so of all season and of all time talaga, so there was two particular hurdles or obstacles that got to this rising star run because I actually got sick and meron ding times na nag-brown out dito sa aming area, so that was two major hurdles, yung sickness. But then, I take Usana, so I take, parang double dose ko na yung the usual dose that I take. And yun lang. So we don't focus on problems. We are problem solvers. We look for solutions. So dapat talaga hindi tayo mag-focus doon sa what's the obstacles or the hurdles. So dapat we find ways. Okay, so ayun. So I got sick, so I have to boost up my my immunity and just take. I don't need I don't worry about my health that much. So I don't need to choose between hustle and health because I take Yusana. And of course, the other one, yung I have to be the most productive then during the times that we had electricity. Yun lang din. So, ayun.
Alright.
So, we find ways, we find solutions. So, entrepreneurs tayo. So, dapat solution providers tayo talaga.
Yes,
Walang excuses. Walang
yes,
excuses.
yes, no excuses talaga. So lastly, can you share one best tip to everybody who wants to hit rising star but are still 50-50 about it? So Coach Jane,
Okay, so, Nike.
Coach
Just
Jane,
do
kayo
it.
pala yun.
Ayun. Yung tip ko, ako ba mauuna?
Yes, yes, Coach Jane, please. Best tip po.
Just do it. So, wag nang mag-overthink pa. So, pero if you're like me who doesn't know how do I do it, so talk to your coach. So be intentional about this is what I want to achieve or this is my goal. So help me coach. So that's the reason why we have coaches and mentors. So they help us out sa game planning and how to hit that. Okay, so that's it.
Okay, okay, so how about you po, Coach Claire? One,
Me,
sorry, but
there is no way to give up kasi because the world is full of positivities. You just have to take that one step forward to begin, move on with the challenges, and never stop because in this business, there's no game over. There, you will only know what it takes to become a star here in Yusana business.
okay, ayan guys. Thank you po, coaches. So those were some helpful tips from our new rising stars. And again, congratulations, coaches. So now, before we proceed to our main training, let me make some few announcements from our mentors. So April 24, Saturday, 5 p.m., we will have our new Rising Stars training with Mentor Raj Sogi. And for our Leadership Summit, 7 weeks to go to qualify. And then for our Business Accelerator bonus, so last 4 weeks na po. Right. So on April 23 to 24, magkakaroon naman tayo ng virtual convention, Asia Pacific Virtual Convention. So mag-register na po tayo kung di pa tayo nakapag-register. Alright, so now the long wait is finally over. It is now time for our main training for tonight. So are you excited? Excited na ba kayo? So can you please type in bold letters, excited? Kasi ako excited na ako ipakilala yung speaker natin for tonight. So our speaker for tonight has a very interesting background before being part of USANA. So he is a mechanical engineering graduate from the University of Santo Tomas and worked as a senior revenue and IT manager for the Ayala Manila Water Company. He really had a successful corporate career and was twice awarded the Ayala Group of Companies Presidential Award. Interestingly, he turned his back from employment and shifted to network marketing full-time. Now, he is one of the Ruby directors of Usana Philippines, earning $2,000 weekly. So, how does one successfully shift from employment to business? Now we are all about to find out. So, without further ado, let us all welcome with a big round of virtual applause, Ruby Director Mentor BJ Ramirez. Good evening, Mentor.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Frontier. Thank you, June, for that wonderful introduction. And congratulations sa mga bagong PVPS, mga fast starters. Grabe, congrats sa inyong lahat. And of course, sa mga new rising stars, I was so impressed with your tips. Diba? So it's also a reminder for each and every one of us. So guys, listen to that because kung ako rin yung nasa posisyon nila, hindi nyo gusto kong ipasa sa inyo, kumbaga. And we are 469 and thank you for coming here simply because it shows that you're really serious about this business. Okay? So I don't know kung kinaladkad ka rito or pinilit ka ng upline mo. But nonetheless, the reason why that you're here simply because maybe somehow you're looking forward how to make this business really big, right? And yung iba baka kaka-start mo pa lang, 'di ba? So can I get to know the audience who among here yung 2 months and below. Yung mga kindly type in there too. Yeah, good evening everyone. Yan. So yan. So marami din. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So most of the things that I will discuss is for all of you. Ayan, sa mga nagtune yan. And for some, di ba, kung nag-run ka ng PPPS or inuulit mo yung PPPS, di ba, this is also for you. Yan. Now, sino dito yung mga 2 months to 6 months? Yan. 2 months to 6 months. Kindly type in there 6. 2 months to 6 months ka na. Alright. Dami. Thank you. Thank you very much for your response. Okay. So, yan. And especially if you're running for Rising Stars, diba? Or Apprentice ko man. Yan. Okay. So, thank you very much. Okay. First of all, I would like to thank Mentor Ryan for inviting me here. Nung nag-message siya sa akin, syempre, una masa-starstruck ka muna. Yan. And then I remember, diba, ang tinatanong ko, bakit ako ngayon? So, I remember na ako lang dati yung nagtatanong ng mga tips sa kanila. And maybe because we're already in the position wherein we can actually share what happened to us so that it can create an impact. So, darating yung time, di ba, yung mga mentors nyo, di ba, sila na rin yung maghahanap hanapin din nila yung story nyo. Alright? So, grabe. So, okay. So, meron ba ritong first time lang akong maririnig? If first time, kindly type in mo dyan yung ulam mo kanina. Yan. Para magutom ka. Yan. Okay. So, mga first time. Alright? Okay. So, ang sarap ng mga yan. So, ngayon, gutom na gutom ka na. Okay, wag kang mag-alala. Lilipas din yan. Yan. Oh, may diet pa. Okay. So, okay, I will share my screen now. So, I think this is my second time for Frontier. My first time is nung hindi pa pandemic. Yan, yung kakatapos ka lang yata mag-gold nun. So, yan. And right now, kakatapos ko lang din ng Ruby. So, nandito ako ulit. So, sige, bilisan ko mag-emerald. Yan, para makapag-share ulit ako sa inyo. Alright? So, here. So, this is me. Sir June, is my slides showing? Kita ba siya?
Yes,
Alright,
mentor.
thank you. I can consider, I can move forward. Now, how would you feel if you earn 10 times of your income in just 4 hours a day? Sabi, no? So, that kind of scenario can only be attained if you have flexibility of finances na pwede mo lang makuha pag meron kang negosyo. Do you agree? And then, how would you feel if you don't need to go to work and still earn big? So, sobrang saya niyan. And that reality can only be attained if you have passive income. So, the reason behind that we're talking about and we're training people or kinakaladkad ka ng apply mo papunta rito so that you can maximize this business that can produce passive income. Okay? So what I'm about to show you today is that based on theory. Diba? It's been taught to many people, to many places, online and offline. Yung picture na nasa gitna, that's my last frontier night. So grabe, the energy is there. So how I wish na magkakasama tayo ngayon. But I can still feel from the chat yung energy natin lahat ngayon. Right? And then it allowed us also to travel, recognize and rewarded at the same time. All right? So, and today we are one of your Ruby directors. Okay, so now, a little bit of my background. So this is me. This is yung 25 years old na BJ. So ganyan po ako ka-stress. Yan. So may mga engineers din ba na katulad ko rin dito? Yan, so kung meron, di ba? So, hello mga kabaro, yan. And mechanical naman kami, so kami yung pinaka-pogi. And mas pogi kami sa civil, sa electrical. So, nagagalit sila pero wala naman silang magawa. Okay? So, now, yung career path ng 10 years, kaya pag ganyan yung itsura ko, punong-puno po ako ng stress. Kasi yung career path ng 10 years, gusto ko po talagang mapaikli. So, I made it in just 5. And sa 5 years ko na stay sa Manila Water, it's twice ko nakuha yung Ayala Presidential Award. Okay? Yan, go este. Yan. And the reason, kasi nagpapaganda ako ng resume para makapag-abroad ako kagad. Simply because marami pa akong binabayaran, nakautangan. So, sino dito gustong maalis yung mga utang nila? Huwag mo nang i-type dyan. So, kilala na kita. Alata naman. De, joke lang. So, yeah, kahit ako yung bunso sa amin, ako yung nagpaaral sa kapatid ko kasi mas nadili. Kung matagal ako nag-aaral, mas matagal siya kasi nagkakasakit siya parati. And if my parents are not really able na that time kasi they lost their business, they're already retired from their jobs. So wala na talaga silang mabalikan. And it's time for us to really take care of each other sa aming mga magkakapatid. And it's okay kasi kapatid ko naman yun. And yun nga lang, I have another share of my problem and I'm starting a family and I don't have any savings. I don't have any savings and 5 months pregnant yung wife ko and then 200,000 yung utang ko, 3 credit card ko, 2 max out. Then what happened is I got mind stroke. Okay? So, grabe, di ba? So, that is the time na talaga napaisip talaga ako kung ano yung gagawin ko, kung natuluyan talaga ako dyan. How would you feel if you lost your career at the age of 25? So, because of our situation, I have this strong urge to really look for an opportunity. So, hanap ako dito, hanap ako dyan, plano ako dito, plano ako dyan, pero wala akong nasisimulan. Gusto ko ng negosyo, wala akong pang-start. Diba? Meron ako naiisip, takot din ako. So, that's what happened to me that time. And, ang nangyari, so, we came across, we came across with Yasana, and then, the people around were so really generous about their time sa mga trainings na pinaprovide nila. So kung meron kang upline na tumututok sa'yo, good for you. If you have a team that take cares of you or talaga pinipilit ka mag-training, so encourage mo yan. I-cherish mo yan. Diba? Kasi pag hindi ka na hinahanap ng upline mo, iba na yung tinututukan yan. So, tandaan mo, yung upline mo, maraming downlines. So, pwede kang i-next niyan. So, make sure ikaw yung attention niyan. So, magpapansin ka kay coach or kay mentor. Right? So, I cherish it because our team right now actually helped us to really pave the way for us to learn these things. Okay? So, now, today we've been distributing the products, Yusana products internationally. So, my organization spread to 18 countries right now. And then we created bigger sales, bigger results. And I learned new skills that can actually help you make more money and make more time for your family. But one of those things that we're really proud of is we've been helping people just like us na walang background sa business. And yet they're earning here extra $100 every week, $200 every week. Yung iba umabot pa ng $800 to $1,000 every single week while doing this part-time. All right? So guys, you can do this part-time. I've done Yusana part-time for 2 years. Okay? So, kanina meron akong kausap, Coach, maganda yung Yusana, gusto ko talaga mag-focus, but I'm still, busy to put, bread on the table. So, meron siyang negosyong inaatupag. And I told him, ilang oras ba yung ine-expect mo na para kailanganin ng Yusana business mo in order for you to grow this? So ano ba yung focus na sinasabi mo? Yung gusto niya, kung ano yung focus niya sa work, yun din yung focus niya rin talaga sa Yusana, meaning yung 8 hours na binibigay niya. Kasi nga, alam niya yung potential ng Yusana. And I told him, bro, hindi mo kailangan ng 8 hours. Diba? If, sa work natin, yung 8 hours, hindi naman talaga 8 hours yung binibigay natin. Tama ba? Bakit may 1 hour dyan na kakain ka? May 1 hour dyan na may pagchikahan ka? Diba? May mga 1 hour na, alam mo yung magmumuni-muni ka kung tama ba yung ginagawa mo. Hindi talaga 8 hours yan. So, ganun din sa iyo sana. Don't mistake other people na 8 hours din sila nagyasana. 8 hours talaga lahat yun nasa iyo sana. So, you can be effective here even though you're doing this part-time. Basta meron kang full-time na attitude. Okay? It boils down to how serious are you in this business. Diba? It's the amount of seriousness na ginagawa mo dito. Ay binibigay mo talaga dito. So, kung meron ka pang time na mag-isip, diba? Meron kang time to take action. Okay? Kasi sasabihin naman sa'yo kung anong kailangan gawin eh. Diba? Yung ngayon maganda sa iyo sana. Diba? Marami na nag-isip para sa atin. Kumbaga, gagawin mo na lang. Diba? Kaya nga maganda rito, copy business eh. So, make sure meron kang kinokopya. And make sure yung kinokopya mo, may kinokopyahan din na mentor. Kasi kung wala, yari ka. Pinagpapracticean ka lang yan. Okay? So, now, how did I came across with Yasana? So, kung ikaw na-invite, so you're very blessed. So, para sa'yo talaga itong Yasana. Kasi kami, wala nag-invite sa amin. Okay? Nag-walk-in kami sa Yasana office. So, wala pong nakaisip na invite yung asawa ko. So, nagpunta kami dito out of curiosity. Office mate ng wife ko si Sir Clark de Guzman. Okay, Sir Clark de Guzman is one of the $1 Million Club member of Yasana Philippines. And now, before, hindi naman namin ina-expect na, alam mo yun, ito yung papasukin ni Shano. Ayun yung tawag namin sa kanya dati. So, sa audit, may mga CPAs ba rito? So, sa audit, sa KPMG kasi nag-work yung wife ko. Sa audit, what they do is they just go to this auditing firms as stepping ground, and then most of them, they go abroad. Kasi nga, mas malaking kinikita sa labas. Okay? So, usually, yun yung trend that time. And si Sir Clark, nung nag-resign, hindi siya nag-abroad. So, siya yung laman ng chismis. Siyempre, pag wala ka sa opisina, ikaw na yung pinagchichismisan. So, ang chismis noon, nandun siya sa kabilang building sa Makati, malaki yung kinikita niya, tapos hawak niya yung oras niya. And that is the time na yung wife ko burn out na sa work. Have you ever felt that? Yung feeling mo, yung ipag mo, ayaw mo nang ibigay doon sa company. Diba? Yung tulog mo, yung gising mo, ayaw mo nang ibigay, mas gusto mo nasa kama ka na lang parati. So, ganun ka burnout yung wife ko. And then, hinanap niya si Clark. Kasi akala niya, accounting company, accounting firm. So, pinuntahan niya. Ako, dahil buntis siya, sinundo ko. Pag sundo ko sa kanya, ang nakita ko, vitamins. Sabi ko, bakit ka naman dito? Di ba dapat, pauwi na tayo? Bakit ka nandito? Pero nagulat ako, ang mga na-encounter ko doon, mga professionals. And nasa Makati, wala namang akong kilalang geologs na nandun, yung mga networking na mga nandun. Ang alam ko nasa Ortigas sila. So pagdating ko doon sa Makati pa, and nakita ko mga professionals naman, nakinig naman ako. And I saw it is good, it is promising, 'di ba? Kasi ang nagpa-curious talaga sa akin, tignan mo si Sir Clark. Hindi naman siya mukhang nagba-vitamins. Paano siya nakakabenta? Paano siya kikita ng malaki? So sabi ko, there must be something here in Yasana. And what really caught my attention is I wanted change. I wanted a new possibility. How about you? Do you want to create a new possibility for you and for your family? Alam mo ba, ang nag-present sa akin nun, isang Jollibee service crew. Hindi ko masabi na wala akong pera. Diba? Pero ang sabi lang yun, sir, kung yung 46,000 hindi mo gawa ng paraan, pangarap mo pa kaya, may anak ka pa naman. Alam mo, sa loob-loob ko, gusto kong tusukin yung sa mata yung yung nag-present eh. Pero there's some truth in it. That's why, I ask myself, aanin ko yung titulo ko, diba? Aanin ko yung position ko right time, kung lahat naman ng income ko napapunta sa pambayad ng utang. Diba? Pinaghirapan ko, that's why I have pride in what I do before. Diba? Especially as an engineer, ang pride namin, we can see things that we cannot be seen by others. And we can solve things. Diba? Na kahit puro X and Y lang yung nakikita namin. Yeah. So, somehow, imagine, hindi ako magaling sa math. Diba? 3 takes ako ng algebra. So, sabi ng prof ko, aba tutoy, mag-i-engineer ka pa ba? doon ko napatunayan na hindi mo kailangan maging magaling sa math para maging engineer. Kailangan mo lang maging masipag. So talagang practice lang talaga ng ng mga problems. Pero sanay na talaga. And then hanggang sa nagkaroon pa ng calculus, lahat minaster ko talaga lahat 'yan. So natapos ko naman. But one problem that I cannot solve is my finances. And I have to act fast. And yun yung nakita ko, people's lives are changing. Diba? And yun din yung nakita ko, unti-unti sa buhay ni Mentor Clark. The health, the time. And for me, I needed that. Because I am stuck. I am stuck with this unending cycle. Yung trabaho, kikita, gagastos. Trabaho, kikita, gagastos. Paulit-ulit. My parents are stuck there. My friends and relatives are stuck there. And I don't want to be stuck there. If you have a chance to get out of this cycle, would you grab it? Will you grab it? Diba? So, now, if I not do anything, diba? Let's say, nakita ko maganda yung Yasana. Diba? Pero hindi ko ginawa. Huwag kang hayaan mo sila. Diba? Or, pabayaan mo sila. Okay? And for me, I have to act fast because I see that I don't have all the time. Wala akong, kumbaga, hindi ko afford na sabihin na saka na lang ako magjo-join pag may pera na ako. O pag-ipunan ko muna. Or pag wala na akong problema. Meron naman akong choice na sabihin ko na after na lang mga anak na asawa ko, saan ako mag-start. Okay? Imagine 5 months pregnant yung wife ko, 200,000 utang ko, 3 credit cards ko, 2 max out. Mag-start ka ng business. Diba? I have all the things valid reasons to say no. And for me not to start this business. But I realize my financial problems will never stop. Why? Imagine, let's say, for a person na single, syempre, pag inalokan mo ng business, saka na, magka-career muna ako. Sayang naman yung tinapos ko. Okay? Or let's say, ngayon, sa part ko dati, mag-start ako ng family. Diba? Hindi ko pa kaya yan. Diba? Kasi, syempre, yung bata, habang lumalaki din ang gastos. Tuition ng mga bata. Okay? Pag matanda na, naku, may binabayaran akong kotse, tsaka binabayaran akong bahay. Wala akong pera para sa negosyo. Diba? Ngayon, pag hinayaan pa rin natin yan, edi ano mangyari? Sabihin natin, pag tumanda tayo, hindi ko na kaya, tanda na ako, hindi ko na linya yan eh. Tsaka okay na, tapos na rin naman yung mga anak ko. Diba? So sa kalulugar, we only have 40 years of economic lifespan. Diba? In order for us to create that strong passive income, yun. Kailan natin sisimulan? E di simulan mo na maaga para ma-enjoy mo na mas maaga. Diba? So magne-negosyo ka na lang naman din ng after mo magtrabaho. E di magnegosyo ka na lang din ngayon para mas ma-enjoy mo na mas maaga. Right? Kasi pag wala tayong gagawin, what will happen? Inflation will hit us all. Lalaki yung bilihin kahit hindi lumaki yung sweldo mo. Diba? So I have to act fast. Yung boss ko, hindi niya ako matuturuan lumaki yung sweldo ko. Bakit? Yung sweldo niya, hindi niya mapalaki. Akin pa kaya. Diba? So that's why I have to act fast. Okay? So, given that Yusana has these credentials, especially kung makita mo yung Yusana ngayon, diba? May track record na 11 strong years. But when I was presented with Yasana, kahit maganda yung background niya, I was still skeptical. Diba? And imagine, ang ganda ng comparative guide. Wala akong alam sa marketing. Ang alam ko yung 1-star may malaking market, 5-star pa kaya. NYES listed tayo. Imagine, nagpapakatabaho nga tayo sa magandang company. Diba? Gusto ko nga, proud nga ako noon, Ayala company kami. Pero pag sabi ko Manila Water, hindi naman kilala. Diba? Pero pag sabi ko, Ayala pala. Diba? So here, ang ganda na ng dating ng Yasana. Pero yung iba, kinakahiya pa. Pero alam mo ba, hindi pa rin ako nag-start dyan. Kasi nga, mas malaki pa rin yung problema. Diba? And the reason behind from that delay of my decision, because I was skeptic. I was cautious. For me, yung networking, not working. Yung parents ko, yung kapatid ko, nag-networking na sila. And feeling ko, mas magaling sila kaysa sa akin. So for me, yung networking, not working. Okay? So ayoko talaga. And then, given my financial situation, di ba, mahirap mangutang ng walang pambayad. Mahirap mangutang na hindi mo alam kung saan ka uutang. Mahirap mangutang ng baon ka sa utang. Di ba? Pero I realized that 46,000, hindi naman siya gastos. Di ba? It's my way out. Susi ko yan. Solusyon ko yan. Para pag dumating yung time, 'di ba, hindi ko na poproblemahin kung meron akong meron dumating na mas malaki pa sa 46,000 na problema. Imagine, magkano ang ICU? 'Di ba? Kung may ma-COVID ka ngayon, wag naman sana. Magkano ang paggamot? 'Di ba? Right now, I don't want my family to get COVID, 'di ba? Or alam mo yun, mapunta doon. Pero pag meron man at kailanganin man, alam mo yun, financially hindi ka mangangamba. Finance is not everything about your life or about our lives. But what if ma-checkan mo na yan for the longest time, for the next 10 years, 10, 20 years? So that you can think better, you can think peacefully. May iba kang iisipin. Now, why did I start Yasana? Because it answered my last question. Do I have an assurance of success here? Yan, it's Yasana worth of my time. It's Yasana worth of my money. Okay? So, yung worth of my money, given na yan. Maganda yung products eh. Imagine, ginagamit ni Pacquiao. Ako pa ba yung choosy? Di ba? So, ginagamit nila Teresa Prieto, di ba? Francisco. These people won't attach Yasana to their name nung basta-basta lang. Di ba? These are people with good reputation and hindi nila ilalagay yung sarili nila sa malunggay-malunggay lang. So, now, it's Yasana worth of my time. Kasi nga, meron mga times na 3 araw ako sa project. Di ba? Minsan, di talaga, walang uwian yun. Wala din naman din akong reklamo. Kasi alam ko wala namang mangyayari. Di ba? So, kung meron man akong oras, gusto kong ipahinga ko na lang. Ang Yasana nun, nasa Makati. Ang trabaho ko, Makati din. Pero ang bahay ko, Santa Rosa, Laguna. That time, wala sira ang SLEX, wala ginagawa yung Skyway. It would take me 2 hours bago makapunta ng Makati. Buti nga ngayon, isang click mo lang nasa Zoom na. Di ko pinedemand yan. But imagine, the convenience na pwede mong simulan na mas mabilis yung Yasana. Diba? Nakita namin ito na pwede talaga magbago yung buhay mo. Nung nag-start ako, wala man ako nakitang diamond. Nung nag-start kami, sila mentor, wala naman sila nakitang gold. Wala nga nagpakita sa kanila ng income, nag-join pa rin sila eh. Why? Kasi meron silang pinaniwalaan na pinasa sa inyo na, alam mo yun, nagkatotoo na. We are the fruits of their vision. Now, ano yung assurance mo rito? The industry itself, what it serves. Okay, health will never go out of style. It will always work. If you believe this, type in there always. All right? There's no such thing as best business. Okay? But if you want a business that gives you a huge profit, all you have to do is to look for a business that solves many problems. Agree? Now, do you think that health is the problem that everyone wants to solve, especially today? So do you really want to miss out, Yasana, in the next coming months? Diba? So guys, kahit attend ka ng attendant training, I challenge you, wag mong gawin tong Netflix because you will hear good things. You will feel good. But at the end of the day, you're here to build the business. You have to act fast. Diba? Because a problem is ready to be solved with you. Kung kaya magsalita ng sensas, ginawa na yan, pero hindi, kailangan ka niyan. Pero pag hindi ikaw ang gagawa, ibang tao ang gagawa. Alright? And Yasana fits the 21st century business. Imagine profitability. Okay, let's talk about bottom line. Yung part-time na income, pwede maging full-time income. Saan ka pa? Diba? I have a direct sponsor last year. She works in Petron. And right now, more than 9 months na silang furlough. Wala siya, hindi naman siya, di naman sila katulad ng ibang company na talaga nagbigay na ng retirement plan. So hindi siya makapag-retire kasi sayang. So she's caught in the middle and her family will suffer. So good news, nag-isa na siya. Right now, she's earning around 30 to 40,000 pesos in a month. So konti na lang. Mamimit na niya yung salary niya sa Petron. Imagine, 20 years siya doon. 8 months pa lang siya, 9 months pa lang siya dito, 10 months pa lang siya dito. Tapos malapit na siya doon sa income sa Petron. Grabe doon. So, that's why she is really pumped up to do this business. Plus, mas marami pa siyang oras para sa family niya during this lockdown. After this lockdown, people's mind is already open about home-based info opportunities. And you want to be part of the first people who started big time business online. Hindi ko lang nasama slide ko. We're talking about $4.5 trillion wellness industry. You can check it out. That's 2019 numbers. 2019 numbers. Imagine, 4.5 trillion wellness industry. Okay, ito yung pinag-usapan natin. If you start your business right now, gaano kaya kalaki yan in the next 5 years? The good news is, after 5 years, people will continue to think about Yasana. People will think, saan kaya ako pwedeng umorder? People will still be surprised. Talaga, Yasana yan? Talaga, may ganyan yung Yasana ngayon? And the good news is, you started your business 5 years ago. At nagtuloy-tuloy ka. Kaya lumaki yung business mo. Every Zoom training, every Zoom meeting na makikita mo o maririnig mo, alam mo, magkakaroon ka ng points. Kasi may mga tao na magugustuhan yung products and they will buy the products. Magkakaroon ka ng points. Right? Imagine, we're borderless. Pag nag-expand ka, kanina meron mga taga-France, diba? I have a group in UK, diba? In Canada. Imagine, pag nag-expand ka, hindi ka magdadagdag ng kapital. Diba? Kung meron kang franchise na Jollibee, bago ka makapag-expand, diba, kailangan mo ng additional capital. Agree? Dito hindi. Diba? And, recession-proof, calamity-proof. Alam mo ba, nung nag-start yung nag-gold director ako, my first week, diba kanina, may nag-brown out. Nag-brown out habang nagkaroon siya ng rising star. Nakakayamot, diba? Pero pag para sa'yo at nilaban mo, makukuha mo. Okay? Kasi nung nag-gold ako, my first week, the moment I declared na sa upline ko na, Coach, mag-first week ako ngayon, ay kainaman naman. Diba? First week, ang nangyari, nag-state of calamity yung Bataan. Bumaha for the first time, may nasirang creek na may nagbara doon, tapos biglang tumiming yung malakas na ulan, bumaha yung buong city. Grabe, no? Pero guess what? Gabi na ako ngayon. In short, nagtuloy yung first week, nagtuloy yung gold. Why? Kasi kahit umuulan sa Bataan, hindi naman umuulan sa Zamboanga. Hindi naman bumabagyo sa Canada that time. So, doon na galing lahat ng points. O kaya talaga. Alright? Now, here, I want you to show you this. Wait lang. I think walang sounds yun. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Put me on the stage now. I'm ready to rage now. I feel like an animal stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Ready to do this, show you what the truth is. I step on the field, it's time to get real. I'm feeling so ruthless. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop.
You want to be a well-oiled machine, and to do that, you need to be fueling your body with the best of the best.
운동선수로서 제가 항상 피크에 시합해야 되고 훈련해야 되지만
if I don't put the right things into my body, it won't perform when I ask it to.
Yeah. So what are you afraid of? Those feelings are made of. Get in the game, your moment of fame, show them what you made of. For anyone asking who is the best, we putting our hands up.
Why do I take USANA? Because USANA's the best.
I know it's clean, I know it's safe. I can't chance my career and my reputation on a product that I don't trust.
Tout simplement, c'est la raison pourquoi j'ai choisi USANA.
We know what it takes to be reaching the top. Tell me to stop, my town, my crown. We know what it takes to be reaching the top.
I trust USANA.
I trust USANA.
I trust USANA.
Yo confío en USANA.
Trust.
I trust USANA because they put as much care and hard work into their product as I do to my training.
I don't have to worry about what I'm taking.
I know that I'm getting everything I need.
It's about the products.
All right. Now, ano yung parating sinasabi kanina? Ano yung sinasabi kanina? Type mo dyan, ano yung parating sinasabi doon sa video? Trust. Ano pa? Diba? May trust. It's all about what? Quality. Diba? It's about what? High quality. We're the best. We're safe. Sino nagsasabi? Sino yung nagsasalita? Athletes lang ba? No, world-class athletes. These are Olympians. These are not ordinary people. These are extraordinary people who trust USANA. These are not ordinary people. Diba? Imagine, yan yung products natin. Diba? So if you want to become successful here, diba? You have to stay here. Stay longer. Stay longer, fight stronger. Be a gladiator. Hindi ko po katawan yan. Gusto ko sana katawan ko talaga pero busy ako, nag-USANA ako. Oh, excuses. Yan. So, now, okay, you have to, stay, stronger. Wait lang, asang nangyari yun? Wait lang. Okay, now, you have to stay longer. Dapat meron ka dito stay longer attitude. Okay? Kasi if you stay longer, dito mo lang malalaman kung magkakaroon ka ng result sa USANA. Di mo malaman na magkakaroon ka sa result ng USANA kung sandali ka lang dito. Okay? Kasi imagine, kung mag-a-apply ka sa work, ano parating tinatanong? Hindi yung pang interbarangay lang. Okay, ano yung parating tinatanong para nag-apply ka na work? Diba? May experience ka ba? Ano pa? Yun, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Diba? Yan yung tanong. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? So bakit hindi 2 years? Bakit hindi 2 months? Diba? Long term ba ang 5 years? Hindi. Hindi man long term yung 5 years eh. Sa career, ang 5 years ba loyalty na? Hindi. Is 5 years mastery na? Hindi. 5 years is short term. Diba? So, sa work, diba? Let's say, nag-work ka, tapos 5 years ka pa lang. Tapos sabi, ilang years ka na sa work? 5 years. 5 years ka pa lang? Hindi naman 5 years ka na. Hindi. 5 years ka pa lang. Kasi alam natin na ang 5 years, it's very small period for you to establish a good career. Agree? Pero sa iyo sana, 6 months feeling ang tagal na. Sa iyo sana, 1 year na ako. Hala, mangiyak na 1 year ka na. Diba? So, minsan, sa isa na, 6 months to 1 year, naiinip na kagad. For 6 weeks pa lang ako, apply. Coach, 6 weeks na ako. Ganyan. Kasi hindi mo siya nakikita na kailangan mo siyang karirin. Diba? Kung bago ka, diba? Ako, nung bago ako, alam ko na ito yung magpaparetire sa akin. Nung bago ako, alam ko na hindi ko na, pag umalis ako sa work, hindi ko na babalikan yung work. I was sure. Because I don't want to go back. I'm looking for ways to get out. I love my job. Hindi ako nagrereklamo sa trabaho ko. I love engineering. I love, alam mo yan, ako yung promotor ng OT. Diba? Okay lang sa akin yung kahit holiday, tapos may sa family. Because I want to get things done. I'm that workaholic. Okay, hindi ako nagrereklamo. Kahit alam mo yun na feeling ko, tawag dito, hindi ko na deserve yung sweldo kasi nga, ang liit-liit na natatanggap ko. Kasi malaki naman yung sweldo kasi maliit na lang yung natatanggap ko. Gawa na ang dami ko utang. Okay, na-net cap ako. Now, pag hindi mo siya nakita as career, titignan mo lang siya as extra income. Hindi ko nakita as extra income to. Hindi ko to nakita as dagdag na income. Nakita ko to kasi para sa pangarap ko. Ikaw, anong nakita mo? Diba? Tingnan mo to para sa pangarap mo. Nakikita mo ba yung pangarap mo yung makukuha mo rito? Pag pangarap mo yung nakikita mo rito, kakaririn mo to. Diba? Yun yung goal. And yung iba sinasabi, Coach, wala na akong ma-invite. Eh. Okay, gano'n ka nakatagal? Ano na po? 2 months na po. Or 1 week na po, 3 weeks na po. Wala akong ma-invite, Coach. Okay, baka kasi nakikita mo na baka hindi mo nakikita yung nakikita namin. Baka hindi mo naintindihan. You're not operating your Yosana business based on your market. You're operating your business based on Yosana's market. Yun yung malaki. Ako, wala akong masyadong market kasi hindi kilala na magaling nung 3 high school ka ako. 6 years. Yung kabatch ko, ako nagsastart pa lang. Diba, kung i-approach ko sila, sila yung may posisyon, ako, trainee pa rin. Wala akong reputation. Diba, wala akong personal akong skills that time. Diba? And guess what? Diba? Nakukuha ko pa rin yung PPS in just 2 weeks. Why? Because I tapped Yosana's market. Okay. Kanina may nagtanong sa akin, Coach, paano ba nakuha yung PPPS mo that time? Provided wala pang mga masyadong getting started noon, onboarding noon, wala pang mga scripts, powerful scripts, we don't know about posture, excited lang ako. Ang sabi lang nun, magbilog-bilog ka dyan. Tapos lagyan mo sa mga pangalan dyan, left and right, yung mga agila mo na downline, na prospects. Talaga. Huwag mo isipin kung mag-join sila o hindi o kung paano mo sa invite. Lagay mo lang yun dyan yung mga kakilala mo na sobrang galing na mas magaling pa sa'yo. Yun lang yung ginawa ko. Alam mo ba, habang sinusulat ko, kinakabahan ako. Sinusulat ko pa lang sila yung pangalan nila sa bilog. Diba? Hindi ko na, kasi paano kaya approach to? Alam mo ba, nung dumami yung pangalan nila, na-excite ako. Sabi ko, paano kaya talaga, pag downline ko to, paano kaya talaga, pag ito, associate ko to, sabi ko, dapat talaga ma-invite ko to eh. Alam mo ba, habang ginagawa ko yun, dumating yung isa kong prospect. Sabi niya, ano yan? So, sinara ko yung notebook ko. Pagkasara ko ng notebook ko, mas na-curious siya. Ano yan, pare? Report ba yan? Sabi ko, hindi. Basta. Hindi nga, ano yan? Negosyo. Talaga? Wala. Basta, ano pa to? Inaaral ko pa eh. Hindi nga, mapilit. O sige, gusto mo, samahan mo kong aralin? Sige, tara. Dali natin yung sakyan. Sa tayo pupunta? Punta tayo Enterprise. So, 3:00 ng hapon, pumunta kami Enterprise. Pagdating doon, pinresentan siya. Di pareho kaming baliw. Bumalik kami ng opisina. Dalawa na kami nagbibilog-bilog. Yan, excited kami pareho. Tapos, alam mo, nagtatago kami sa conference room eh. Yan, pagpasok ng isang kabatch, ano yan? Sabi namin, wala. Hindi nga, ano yan? Sabi ng katabi ko, racket. Sabi niya ko, ano man yan, sama niyo ako dyan. Sabi ng katabi ko, talaga? Bakit? Kaya ka sa kotse. Bakit? May pupunta tayong Ayala. Bumalik kami ng Makati the same day. Pagdating doon, pinresentan siya. Pagka-present, pag uwi namin ng opisina, di ba, kinawala namin yung mga gamit namin, binilik namin sa sakyan ng opisina, tapos umuwi na kami. Alam mo, baliw na baliw kami. Kinabukasan, lahat sila, nag-apply na sila ng loan. Di ba? Yung iba nakuha ng Friday, yung iba nakuha ng Monday. So, tapos ko yung PPPS ko ng 2 weeks. Pero on the process, hindi ko nakita na nare-reject ako. Imagine, yung pinagdaanan ko, alam ko paano ko nagawa ng paraan yung pang-start? Wala nagperam sa akin ng 40,000, wala nagperam sa akin ng 30,000, wala nagperam sa akin ng 20,000. Alam ko paano ko siya nakompleto? Nanghiram ako tingin-tingin 1,000 kada boss ko. Makompleto ko lang yung pang-start. Nakakahiya mang isipin, pero ginawa ko yun. Diba? Kung ganun ko ginawa, do you think I have time Pag may nag-reject sa akin, iisipin ko pa, hala, para sa akin ba to? No, hindi. Diba? I have to make this work. 4 months from now, mga anak ng asawa ko, hindi ko afford na magdrama. Diba? Meron ako paglalaban dito. Kaya hindi ko kaya magdrama. Ikaw, anong gusto mo ipaglaban dito? Paglaban mo yung pangarap mo. Kasi wala namang ibang magbibigay niyan sa'yo. At least dito, meron kang chance. So, alam mo ba, may magno-no sa akin. So, pag no niya sa akin, okay, no ka. Sige, okay lang. Busy ako. Kahit mag-no ka, busy ako. Diba? So, alam mo ba, yung mga boss na sinulat ko, hindi man ako na-invite, naka-invite, na-invite siya ng downline ko. Downline ko pa rin. So, boss ko sila sa umaga, complain nila ako sa gabi. Oh. Kung hindi mo bibilisan, walang sasabay. Gusto mo magkaroon ng malaking grupo. Alam mo na mabilis ka. Have a business plan. Sinabi mo, nag-present ka, ang pinakita mo lang, maganda yung Yosana. Anyway, inulit mo lang yung presentation. Hindi naman, quote-unquote, bobo yung kausap mo. Magaling makagets yan. Ang tanong niyan, bakit ako sasama sa'yo? Sa lahat ng bago, bakit sa'yo ako sasama? Have a business plan. Ano bang plano mo? Pag maganda yung plano mo, di ba, kung makikinabang siya sa plano mo, sasama siya. Okay, baka ramdam niya na pakikinabangan mo siya. Ayaw niya sumama. Diba? Dapat ikaw yung pakikinabangan niya. Diba? Kasi ikaw yung may malaking plano, ikaw yung nasa iyo sana, ikaw yung asset niya, ikaw may kilala na gold, ikaw yung may mga kilala na mga diamond. Siya wala pa. Ibig sabihin, wala pang magtuturo sa kanya na mag 1 million a month. Ikaw meron. Ikaw yung asset. Paramdam mo. Diba? So, that's why you have to see yourself big in the next 5 years here. Short term, huwag kang mainip. Diba? Ang kalaban mo dito, inip. Okay? Now, the ocean is blue and huge. You have to find your whale. Okay? Ngayon, kung maghanap ka ng butanding dito sa Pilipinas, saan ka pupunta? Saan ka maghahanap? Sorsogon. Okay, saan pa? Oslob. Diba? Sa Cebu. Diba? Bakit hindi si Laguna? Dagat din naman yun. Diba? Bakit hindi sa Batangas? May dagat din naman dun. Bakit hindi sa Pagudpod? May dagat din dun. Diba? Kahit maraming dagat, diba? May kinalulugaran yung mga whales. So if you want to get a whale, diba? Go to their nests. Go to their nests. Baka you're barking in the wrong crowd. Diba? Baka mali ka ng market na tinatap. Diba? For example, pilit ka ng pilit sa kapamilya mo. Diba? Ayaw naman pamilya mo. Diba? Hindi mo sila mapipilit. Sa pamilya mo kasi, ikaw yung agila, hindi sila. Okay? Sa'yo pinakita eh. Diba? So, kumbaga, sa dami-dami na kamag-anak mo, ikaw yung nasa iyo sana. Diba? Hindi ba pa yun sign na karirin mo tong Yosana? Kasi nilagay ka dito ni Lord para hindi maging karirista. Sila yun, yung kamag-anak mo yun. Agila sila sa work nila. Ikaw, agila ka dito sa Yosana. Diba? Hindi ka ba nagtataka na kahit anong present mo, hindi nila makita yung nakita mo? Kahit may utak sila, hindi nila maintindihan. Diba? Kahit may tenga sila, hindi nila marinig yung pinapakinggan mo. Yung sinasabi mo sa kanila. Bakit? Sinara ni Lord eh. Pero ikaw, binuksan nila yung mata mo. Sa'yo pinakita yung pangarap mo. Kaya ikaw yung makakakuha. So it's okay kung may nag-no sa'yo, okay lang. Diba? You don't need many people. You just need few people that will believe in you. Okay? Ikaw, imagine, ikaw yung na-excite, hindi yung kamag-anak mo. Hindi yung nag-reject sa'yo. Huwag mo naisipin yung nag-reject sa'yo. Alam mo bakit? Hindi ka naman niya isipin eh. Diba, mayroon akong downline eh. Upline, na-reject ako, ganyan. Okay lang ba na-reject? Last week pa. Di ba last week pa na-reject hanggang ngayon iniisip mo pa? Ano ka ba? Hindi ka naman iniisip niya. Natutulog siya ng mahimbing. Diba? Ik- ikaw yung nakakita ng vision. Diba? So, that's why ikaw yung gumawa. Ikaw yung gumawa. Ikaw nakakita eh. Ikaw yung inopen ni Lord yung mata mo. Diba? Ikaw yung inopen ng Lord ng mata mo sa pangarap mo. Diba? So, kumbaga, gusto mo sumama sila? Make sure, di ba, yung nakita mo, ito kasi yun eh, sasama lang sila pag nakita nila yung nakita mo dahil sa mata mo. Kaya kailangan bukas yung mata mo sa possibilities na pwede mangyari sa'yo dito. Kaya attend ka ng training, kumausap ka ng upline, di ba? Huwag yung mamaya, training ka, tapos mamaya hindi ka gagawa ng business plan, hindi ka gagawa ng prospect list pag Netflix ka. Diba? So, ang gagawin mo, di ba, you have to take action. You have to be present sa iyo sana. Kasi 8 to 5, empleyado ka. 5 onwards, negosyante ka. Okay? So, you have to, para yan sa, sa pangarap mo. Talaga, coach, hanggang ano oras? Kahit hanggang alauna. Talaga, bakit hanggang alauna? Eh di, ayaw mo na alauna. Eh di hanggang alas 10, as long as you build your dreams. Pero kung alam mo, kung pangarap yung yung paglalaban mo rito, ikaw rin mismo, hindi ka masasatisfy na hanggang alas 10 lang. So, todo mo talaga. Pag rest day mo, full-time yung sana ka. Kasi yun na lang yung time na full-time negosyante ka eh. Diba? So, ito todo mo talaga. Okay? So, kumbaga, ikaw yung nakakita, ikaw yung gumawa. Para ikaw yung makinabang, ikaw yung mag-enjoy, ikaw yung maging blessing. Ikaw yung maging inspirasyon. Diba? Mahirap maging inspirasyon. Pero ikaw yung breadwinner, ikaw yung bata ka pa lang, nakakabili ka na ng sports car mo. Diba? Ikaw yung nilalapitan. Ano bang gusto mo? Ikaw yung sinusubuan o ikaw yung sumusubo sa kanila? Diba? So, wag mo nang ipilit kung ayaw nilang sumama sa'yo. Pero kasi mga tagagamit lang sila, user lang sila. Pangalawa, tagapanakpak sila. Diba? Abangers mo lang yung mga yan. Diba? And it's okay. Diba? Imagine, pag nagtayo ka ng gasolinahan. Diba? Pag nagtayo ka ng gasolinahan, sasabihin mo ba na na wala ka pang kinikita? Hindi naman. Yung iba, nasa iyo sana, ayoko mag-invite, wala pa akong kinikita eh. Alam mo, pag nagtayo ka ng gasolina, naglabas ka ng 30 million, sabihin mo to sa kaibigan mo, bro, sa amin ka magpa-change oil. Diba? And, alam mo yun, hindi yun nahihiya kahit hindi pa niya nababawi, kahit wala pa siyang kinikita. Bakit? Negosyante siya. So, yan, you just have to go to your bills. Imagine, these people, these are the first leaders of Yusana Philippines. Yan, nandiyan si Mentor Raj. Yan. These are the first leaders. Alam mo ba, bihira ako makakita ng picture ng sharing ng mga upline na lahat sila doon halos kumpleto pa. Karamihan na makita mong picture, 80% parating wala. Or 5 na lang yung natitira, 2 na lang, 3 na lang natitira. But this picture, most of them, more than 80% of them, nandyan pa rin. Why? Because these are the leaders. These are the leaders. Go to your whales. Go to your whales. Sila magpapalahan ng organization mo. Okay? Diba? So, you know your market. Imagine, these are your whales. You're led by big whales here. You have a wonderful team. Diba? I admire your team. I'm jealous about your team, actually. So, imagine, these people are the leaders of your organization. They know what to do. They understand. Diba? They planned. Alam mo ba, bago sila matulog, iniisip ka pa nila kung paano ka mag-earn ng $100. Iniisip ka, grabe ang Singapore na yan. Sabi ko, sana talaga magkaroon na ng live na convention ulit. Alam mo ba, going back, iniisip pa nila ikaw. Diba? Kung paano ka mo-motivate kasi na-reject ka ng mahal mo sa buhay. Diba? Matutulog ka na nga lang, sila, iniisip ka pa nila. Diba? So, just appreciate your mentors right now. Go to your whales. Ito yung mga mentors nyo, nung ma-reject, nung nagbago pa sila mag-start ng Yosana, alam na nila yayaman sila sa Yosana. Diba? So, this is the part of our ways. So, this is the group of my mentor, Michi. So, imagine, lahat ng yung gold directors na. Diba? And rubies and above. And this was taken 2 years ago na ang gold lang dyan is ang mga 5 piraso pa lang. Right? So, guys, kung bulag, diba? Kung di binuksan yung mata nila, hindi para sa kanila yung sana. Okay, for example, may kwento yung ahas. Yung ahas, di ba, may ulo tsaka buntot. One time, nagalit si buntot. Sinabihan niya yung si ulo, parating na lang ikaw na una. Parating na lang na una. Pwede ba ako? So itong si ulo, pumayag. O sige, ikaw na. Tutuan-tuwa si buntot. Alam mo ba, edi ang bilis-bilis ni buntot. Siya nauna ako, tatatirit. Tapos di niya namalayan, dumiretso siya sa siga. Boom! Sunog. Patay. Anong moral? Wala lang, gusto ko na ikwento. Joke lang. The moral of the story is, pag nag-lead ang isang tao na walang nakikita, patay ang negosyo. Diba? That's why I encourage you, diba, immerse yourself. Immerse yourself so that makita mo yung nakita nila. Gusto mo maging gold, hindi enough na nakakita ka ng gold. Dapat makita mo yung mga tinignan ng mga gold. Para mag-gold ka. Diba? Kahit bago ka pa lang. Hindi naman sinasabi niyo sana, uy, bago ka pa lang, bawal ka mag-gold kagad. Walang ganon. Diba? Gusto ko niyo sana yun. Right? Now, at the end of the day, you have to pay the price. For example, pupunta ako sa restaurant. Let's say, Italianis. Wala kasi Italianis dito sa Bataan. Walang pag-grab. Yan, miss ko lang. Siyempre, pag nasa Italianis, mag-date kami ng asawa ko. Order yan. Order yan ng mga masarap. Order yan ng masarap na pasta. Yan ang masarap na, na beef, na pizza, na bread. Kakainin mo yan. Iabot sa'yo na waiter, kakainin mo yan. Pero after mong kumain, ang tanong, are you willing to pay the price? Here niya sana, gusto mo ng time freedom. Diba? Are you willing to give time? Gusto mo ng unlimited income. How much effort are you willing to give? Gusto mo makabayad ng utang? Gusto mo magkaroon ng sports car? Gusto mo makabayad ng bahay? Gusto mo magpost magandang bahay sa home bodies? Diba? How much time, how much effort, diba, are you willing to do? I'm not talking about sacrifice kasi ang taong baliw, hindi niya nakikita yung ginagawa niya as sacrifice. Nakikita niya yun as a requirement. Hindi na sacrifice yun. Because deep inside, he knows here he is meant for this one. You're meant for success. Alright? So, gusto mo ng huge income, gusto mo unlimited income. Can you pay your auto-order? Auto-order pa lang, ayaw mong bayaran, diba? Paano ka babayaran ng Yosana? Darating yung time, Yosana magbabayad sa'yo kasi ang dami nag-auto-order. At nag-auto-order ka. Diba? Ang negosyante, ayan, for example, ang negosyante, pag nalugi, na bankrupt, anong gagawin? Magne-negosyo pa rin. Diba? Kasi alam niya na sa negosyo makukuha. Alam niya yung negosyo pa rin yung magpapalaki. Minsan, ako dati, ma-reject ko, ayaw ko na. Hindi ba, ma-Indian lang ako, ayaw ko na. Ma-attrition lang ako, ayaw ko na. Feeling ko, imposible na nun, ayaw ko na. Diba? So, that's why, you have to build your belief. I started with the products. Sabi ko, I have to start with the belief of the products. Nagkakaroon ng results sa business, pero I'm not satisfied with my business. Diba? Then, I started to create belief in the products. Inaral ko yung negosyo. Inaral ko yung produkto. Okay? Ginalingan ko talaga sa products. Kasi I represent Yosana. And that time, yung months old pa lang yung anak ko, yun yung unang experience ko talaga sa products. And nagkaroon siya ng seborrheic dermatitis. And it's really hard for 5-month-old baby na bibigyan ng steroids. I don't know if there's pedya here. So kahit yung pedya ko, hesitant kasi maliit lang yung anak ko. Tapos ito yung available na steroids. So that time, I was really, really hesitant din. Pero naalala ko, meron akong Yosana. edit kaya to sa bata? Yan yung tanong ko eh. Sobrang kabaliwan ko. Diba? Yung, hindi pa proflavanol si 100 doon. Proflavanol pa lang. Yung parang Ovaltinis ang itsura. Obsolete na yun eh. So, ginawa ko doon, yung kalahati nun, dinurog ko, nilagay ko sa gatas. Eh, wala pa namang taste buds yung, yung mga bata. And, yun, alam mo ba, in just 2 days, lahat ng scales niya nawala. That's how I, trusted the products. Nawala lahat. So, alam mo ba, kahit yung pedya ko, nagtaka, bakit? Parang, ang bilis naman. Diba? So, nawala talaga lahat. Diba? And then, yung panganay ko kasi yung sa lahat ng anak ko na hindi naging Yosana baby. Kasi nga, 5 months old na siya nung nag-start kami ng Yosana, hindi pa kami nagtitake ng products kagad nun. Diba? Kasi hindi pa naman inaaral kung pwede ba yan sa buntis o hindi. Diba? Ako lang yung nagtitake. Diba? Solid din. No? Ako yung nagtitake, yung asawa ko, hindi. Kaya yung anak ko, hindi ganun kaganda yung health nag-start. Diba? Kaya siya yung may asthma, siya yung may asthma. Nung pa lang siya, baby pa lang siya, mahirap, papanik ka pag ang baby nag-nosebleed. Okay? Papanik ka talaga kasi hindi siya nag-express. But it's part of his allergic rhinitis. Wala pang yung sa animals noon. E di nilagyan namin ng Prof. C ulit, tsaka Biomega. Wala pang Biomega Junior noon. Biomega lang. So what happened? Diba? Alam mo ba, sumunod niya ng attack after nung less than 1 year old, 4 years old na siya. Buti na lang may animals na nun. So at least naka animals na siya. Sabi na. So, yan, yung father ko nawala siya ng maintenance drugs because of Yosana. Mother-in-law ko, alam mo, itong mga to, yung mga nanay tatay ko, sila yung mga matagal ko ng pinapatik na ayaw nila mag-take. Iniyakan ko na ayaw pa mag-take. Bakit? Engineer, paano maniniwala? Kahit libre, ayaw i-take. Diba? So, I got our ways na para mapatake siya. Diba? Kinausap ko yung doktor niya. Yung pala, yung doktor niya, kilala na rin yung Yosana. So, pinatake niya. Ngayon, wala siya maintenance drugs. Yung mother-in-law ko rin, ganun. Natakot lang din. Hindi pa siya magkakaroon ng polyps, thousands of polyps sa tiyan. Hindi pa siya matatakot na mag-take ng Yosana eh. It's either hospital, o sabi, mag-Yosana ka. Hindi mag-Yosana siya. Okay, ngayon, tinanggal din pati mga maintenance drugs niya. Alam mo ba? Ito. So, nagpapadala ko ng mga family namin. Recently, may na-COVID sa family namin. 6 of them. Sagot ko yung mga products. Diba? More than 300 points every week. Kasi ako, puro optimal dose eh. Alam mo ba, first time lang sinabi ng ate ko, alam mo, ang ganda ang pakaramdam namin sa Yosana. After 10 years, nakalang niya sinabi. Kaya huwag kang mag-alala kung yung kapamilya mo, hindi kasi nasuportahan kahit may pera ka na. Hindi kasi nasuportahan na walang pera, okay lang yan. Hindi ka rin nasuportahan kahit may pera niyan. Di ba? Makunat yan. And it's okay. It's okay. Di ba? Why? It's just the way it is. Di ba? As long as you're focusing your business, di ba? Pag nakinig ka sa kanila, kawawa yung mga taong pwedeng maniwala sa'yo. Kasi kung yung ibang tao hindi maniwala sa'yo, sa iba sila maniniwala. Kasi sila yung may vision. Dapat ikaw. Ikaw yung gusto magpalaki, ikaw yung gusto yumaman. Yun yung goal ko sa team ko. Ako dapat ang pinaka-excited sa team ko, hindi pwede yung downline ko. Kasi wala silang ibang gagayahan. Kung dapat yung pinaka-masipag sa downlines ko, hindi dapat sila. Kasi pag may mas masipag sa downline ko, dapat tatapatan ko, higit ako yung sipag nila. Kasi ako yung upline. Okay? And imagine, this is Yosana.
Trust Usana because of the science that backs the products. Knowing that the products are manufactured to a world-class standard of nutritional manufacturing, along with being formulated and invented by world-class scientists, helps me know that I'm putting good products in my body because of the science backing. This is why I've confidently been able to both trust and use Usana on a daily basis for the last 8 years.
I think USANA's vision is awesome because it's a vision that's bigger than any one individual person, but also simple enough to be relevant. Health is a universal right that everyone should have, and USANA's vision really encompasses that at the center of everything that we do, and that's why I have so much respect for USANA. It's not just a company driven by profit, but it's a company driven by a vision for health.
When it comes to looking after myself with all of the training and traveling that's going on in my life, I really try and look at all areas of my life and where needs filling. So, if it's a social health, mental health, physical health, I always make sure that I'm trying to check off as many boxes as possible, sleep well, make sure I'm drinking lots of water, and of course taking my USANA supplements.
My must-have USANA products are number 1, the Biomega. I take it every day religiously. And number 2 is the Celavide skincare range. Being a professional surfer, I'm constantly exposed to the elements and the sun takes its toll, so the serum is my go-to.
The potential income, the travel perks, and the rewards that it promises, that really appealed to me. I mean, I love to travel. And also the community. When I first got into a USANA team meeting, I felt very, very welcome. Everyone was so approachable, even though I barely knew them. And instantly I felt that they were very authentic in helping me succeed. So that for me is very important, especially that I didn't know anything about this business.
USANA products are just amazing. I know the products have helped me with my health. I know USANA products have helped so many lives that I come across. And when you take something really, really good, it has helped you. Why wouldn't you want to help other people to feel better?
Grabe. All right. Guys, that's USANA. Hindi pa ba enough yun? Diba? Hindi pa ba enough yun? Kasi imagine, dati we wanted to be part of a good company at work, diba? Because we're gonna build our career. And this is already USANA. We're listed in NYSE. We have breakthrough science, diba? And this is actually something that can actually serve the needs of the people. Diba? Now, imagine sa work, gaano katagal bago kumita ng 80,000? Tagal. A month? Tagal. Eh dito mag-consistent ka lang na $400. Ano yun? Anong rank yun? 400. Achiever. O, achiever pa lang. Di ba may pa-training nga sila mentor, Raj, paano kumuhain yung $400 eh. Attend ka doon. Make sure you qualify for that. Di ba? Why? Kasi at the end of the day, mag-achiever ka consistent, 80,000 na yung a month. Di ba? Di mo kailangan ng more than 5 years, 8 years bago mo atubagin yun. Di ba? Imagine, bago ko yung makuha dati sa work, kailangan ko magpaalila sa boss ko. Di ba? Dadala ko ng bag niya, ipapark ko yung kotse niya. Di ba? Kasi siya yung tatao sa meeting. Di ba? Tapos, ayun, naging valley pa ako. Before, unang-una parang, bakit? Kotse mo yan, ipark mo yan. Pero sabi niya, nagmamadali siya. Bakit ako? Pero dahil boss ko siya, yes boss. Eh dinala ko. So sabagay, nabaliw naman din ako kasi wala akong sasakyan eh. So pagkakatao ko na to, ang ganda ng sasakyan niya. Diba? Pero ano yung pagkatapos? Ano yung paglalaban ko lang? Bonus lang. Diba? 13th month lang. Pwede ka COVID ka ba? Sagot ka ba nila? No, I'm not saying mag-resign ka. Diba? Gabi na. Bukas na kasi. Diba? So, pwede mo sabihin, wala kasi sumusuporta sa akin eh. Diba? It's okay. So sabi nga kanina, patience, di ba? Yes, you have to be patient in this business. And then you have to balance speed and patience at the same time. What do I mean? Speed, meaning you have to be fast. Success loves speed. Okay? You have to be fast in terms of the execution. Okay? But be patient in terms of growth. Be patient in terms of the process. May proseso yan. Di ba? Hindi pwedeng yung baby 3 months lang, 5 months lang, 8 months lang. Premature yun. It has to be 9 months. Meaning, iba-iba yung pwedeng nating rate in terms of our gold or ruby or diamond. But be patient, di ba, when hardship comes. Be patient. Okay? Kasi ano yan your patience can give you what? Bigger opportunities for you to learn, di ba? And for you to create wisdom, have wisdom in this business. Okay? But be fast. Pag sinabing ito yung kunin mo this week, kunin mo yan. Diba dapat yes coach attitude talaga? Dati, malupit yung yes coach attitude before. Pag sinabi nila mag-invite ka ng 4, dapat 4. Hindi pwedeng 3, hindi pwedeng 2. Pag 2, hindi ka nag-yes coach nun. Diba? Takot kami na ma-next ng upline. Diba, sa dami na lang downline at tinututukan ka pa, diba, matuwa ka. Pero pag hindi ka na sumusunod dyan, iba tututukan yan. Diba? So imagine, as an engineer before, I will spend more than half of my life every day para saan? Diba? Para sa lifetime na work. Diba? Lifetime na sacrifice. Why not gawin ko yung sana? Kahit wala akong oras, at least 2 hours of my time every day. Para dumating yung time, malaki na yung passive income ko, hindi ko na kailangan ng active income. Right? Imagine, sa work, let's say, nagkakaroon ng 5,000 pesos increase per year. Saya, di ba? Pwede? Pwede naman. Diba? Pero hindi naman talaga ganyan consistent. Pwedeng palipat-lipat ka ng kumpanya. After 10 years, nag-65 or 80,000 ka na. Pwede naman yan. Nangyayari naman yun. Pero mag-stay ka lang sa isang company. Tapos, 5,000 pesos per year. Bira. Or suntok sa buwan. Hear nyo sana, 1 year kang sharer. Imagine. Diba? O, tapos every year, saka ka lang sorry about that. Every year saka ka lang nag-rank advance. So, after 4 years, saka nag-80,000 as an achiever. Diba? Well, that's one of the worst case here. And imagine sa work, after 5 years, sino gumagawa ng trabaho? Ikaw pa rin. Diba? Hindi ka nadadagdagan. Kaya sa'yo sana, let's say, 5 ka lang. Coach, nawala na lahat. 5 na lang kami natira. Okay lang. Ulit ka lang ulit. Ha? Ulit ka lang ulit. Diba? Kasi sa work, wala ka na may ibang gagawin. Kahit ayaw mo na, ulit ka lang ulit. So, after, yung 5, magkaroon lang ulit ng 5. Magkaroon ka ng 25. After 5 years, 3,000 pa rin yan. Diba? Yung kaliwa, diba? Ikaw lang lahat. Yung kanan, yun yung magkikreate sa'yo ng time freedom, financial freedom. Diyan ka nagkakaroon ng leverage. Right? So, anong klaseng mindset? Again, yung katulad sabi ko kanina, stay longer mindset. Ang isipin mo rito, pangarap. Diba? Coach, ba't mo siya in-invite? Ba't mo ito ginagawa? Kasi coach, kailangan. Kailangan ko na ganito. Diba? Makabayad ng utang. Puro needs. So, pag puro needs, guess what? What will happen? Pag puro needs yung mindset, needs will just keep you in survival mode. Let's say, nagsusurvive ka naman. Diba? Baka hindi mo naman kailangan yung sana. Or let's say, yun sana yung ginagawa mo, pero nakukuha yung needs mo. Diba, nag-80,000 ka na a month. Ano yung income ng downline mo? Diba? So, need keeps us in what? Comfort zone. And if you focus on needs, diba, it results to what? Self-centeredness. Ikaw lang. Gets? So, dapat maintindihan mo, na ginagawa mo to, or ang nakikita mo dito, pangarap. Yung mga taong lumaki yung negosyo, ang tinignan nila, pangarap. And dream is a product of what? Big vision. Gaano kalaki yung nakikita mo rito? Diba? Kung ako yung downline mo, gaano kalaking vision yung ipapasa mo sa akin? Kung ako yung prospect mo, ano yung gusto mo ipakita sa akin dito? Diba? O parati ko ipaparamdam yung kung saan ako nabaliw. Yung $1,000 isang linggo. Tapos nakita ko yun sa isang room boy attendant. Sabi ko, graduate ako ng UST, pero siya may kotse, ako wala. Second hand yung kotse niya, wala pa rin ako. Di ba, lumiit na yung pangarap ko. Sabi ko, motor na nga lang para lang may service eh. Di ba? Pinaliit ko na yung pangarap ko kasi maliit yung kapasidad ko. Baliktad! Kaya pinapalaki yung kapasidad para lang makaabot yung pangarap. Di ba? Because clarity is crucial. Di ba? Clarity is power. Dapat malinaw sa'yo kung bakit mo ginagawa yung sana. Because if the vision is clear, guess what? The reality is near. Sa'yo yan. Sa'yo mangyayari yan. Right? Today, this is what people see. We're like, awarded, rewarded. Yan. But I didn't start it that way. I started with zero. In terms of the way I communicate, the way I talk to people. I was self-centered that time. Bossy ako nun, nasa Yusana ako nun. Diba, pag nagkaroon ako ng downline, akala ko pag inutusan ko, susunod. I realized, hindi pala ako nagpapasweldo sa kanila. Diba? So, hindi sila sumusunod. So, I have no different approach of building the business. So, and in short, diba, hindi ko nga planong mag-Yusana nun eh. Pero nakita ko sa Yusana yung kailangan kong makuha. Yung gusto kong makuha. Yung pangarap ko. So, just like you, or I got rejected. I got laughed, I got criticized, I got hardships. I don't have people to support me along the way. But here's the thing, I got no choice. Pabalik pa ba ako sa isang bagay na alam ko hindi ko makukuha yung pangarap ko? Sa work, anong chance na makuha ko yung pangarap ko? Zero. Yung lifestyle na meron sila Mentor Ryan, zero. Yung income, siguro pwede. Pero yung lifestyle, zero. Gagawin ko yung sana. Anong chance? 50-50. Eh, mas gusto ko na yung 50-50 kesa sa zero. Aralin mo to, magiging 60-40. Galingan mo rito, magiging 70-30. Masterin mo to, 80-20. You change the chances. You have to choose Yusana. And the moment I choose Yusana, what happened? I won. Why? Why will you choose Yusana? Because, sabi nga ni Jim Rohn, ito yung pinangawakan ko, let others lead small lives, but not you. Let others argue over small things, but not you. Let others cry over small hurts, but not you. Let others leave their future in someone else's hands, but not you. Diba? So, now, you have to do this the way you wanted to be. You have to see yourself as a winner. Because if you cannot perform, if you don't see yourself as a winner, you cannot perform as a winner. Imagine, given 1 week, 3 weeks, can you make your life miserable in the next 3 weeks? The answer is yes. Huwag kang kumain, huwag kang pumasok, di ba? Just be a complete a-hole. You will wala ka nang expect na trabaho. Tama ba? That means you can make your life miserable the next 3 weeks. Now, can you make your life exciting? Can you make your life remarkable, diba? Or in the next 3 weeks? And the answer is yes, you can achieve that breakthrough in the next weeks to come. Diba? Kailangan mo lang, you have to do this as a winner. Because people out there who are praying, who are hoping for a new future, they're looking for a winner. And you can only attract winners if you are a winner. Okay? So everything is a choice. When is the best time to plant a tree? That's 5 years ago. When is the second best time? Today. Make that choice. Na seryosohin nyo yung sana. Hindi lang so imagine, March was really low for us. January, gusto na namin mag-rank advance to executive gold. So February, we get 200,000. But March is the unexpected, unexpected lockdown. So bumaba yung 80,000. Bumaba to 77,000. During lockdown, meron kang 77,000, masaya yun. Tama? Kasi syempre, at least may lockdown ka, ganyan. Pero yung downline ko, nasa lockdown din. Kung yan lang yung kita ko, ano yung income ng downline ko? So we have to level it up. Not for those people na nawala, but for those people who will join and who are already still in the game. So we persisted. So we keep adding to that momentum. April, parang wala nangyari. Same pa rin. 100,000. Okay pa rin. Pero yung mga downlines ko, I was still looking for immediate results for them. But again, I have to be patient. I have to act fast. Okay? But guess what? This is March, April, and then May to June, May, dyan na nag-start. We get our 200,000. Then after 2 months, we get executive gold director. Coming from almost zero na associates. Diba? And then, napunta pa rin kami sa executive gold. After 13 weeks ng executive gold, we became Ruby. So, guys, tuloy-tuloy mo lang. Diba? O 9 weeks after gold director, executive gold, we became Ruby. What's next for you in the next 9 weeks? Diba? So, kung uulit ka, okay lang. Na-reject ka, mag-invite ka lang uli. Kasi kung gold ka, para mag-Ruby, mag-invite ka lang uli. Ngayon, gusto namin mag-Emerald, mag-invite lang uli kami. Uulit lang din kami. Yun lang naman din yung gagawin mo. Mare-reject pa rin kami. Pero ang masaya dyan, kahit ma-reject ka, in the future, may income ka pa rin. May $1,000 ka pa rin. May $2,000 ka pa rin. May $4,000 ka pa rin. Diba? Kaya tuloy-tuloy lang. Sa lahat ng mga nare-reject, kumikita ka pa rin. Diba? Face it. Part yan negosyo mo. Diba? So, dati, it took me 4 years to get my first million. Hindi ako yung pinakamabilis dito. Pero pwede pala 3 months na lang. Diba? Pwede pala yun. Diba? So, I never intended na, tawag dito na, to really advance that time because I had doubts kung kaya ko ba, especially in the pandemic. But I just thinking about the people around us. And so yung mga tao na may problema sa labas, they needed hope. Na pagdating nila dito sa USANA, the moment na mag-join sila, they will experience a community of people believing in the possibility. And I have to show that possibility. Okay? So, congratulations sa mga nakahit ng PPPS. Pag malaki nyo yan. Okay? So, now, the reason that we're here, because we're here to inspire people to become the best possible version of themselves. The highest possible version. And guess what? Thank your upline for having a culture and environment that facilitates that process. And you're listening here. Your role, you have to model the behavior. Kung ikaw, gusto mo magsipag yung downline mo, dapat nakikita sa'yo masipag. Kung ikaw madrama din sila. Kung ikaw nasa self-pity din sila. Diba? You have to model the behavior that will allow people to become successful and inspired to model you too. Okay? So, hindi lang ako. So, we have this also, yung parang mga rising stars din sa amin. It's the same thing. It will teach you your consistency. Diba? So, meron ako dito, ito yung taga-Petron, mga taga-UK, restaurant manager, audit manager. Marvin de la Cruz, itong lower right. Alam mo sino Sir Marvin? Tricycle driver sa Olongapo. Kaya niya, kaya mo din. And then, I have this mga elite circles, sila yung mga nag-80,000, 100,000 nila. And then, in 2 months, ngayon, 3. Yan, si Miss Abigail Agbayani, siya yung isang tao na ayaw na namin talaga presentan. Kasi that time, pagod na kami lang yung full-time, lahat ng downlines ko part-time, tapos taga-UK siya, pinasenta namin siya ng alas 3 na madaling araw, tapos negative pa. But I have this attitude of one more meeting. One more meeting. And guess what? That one more meeting, I give my all. Nagulat ako sa UK, wala 500 points. Walang 200, 100 lang. Sabi ko talaga, yung puyat ko dyan, 100 points lang. Negative pa. Kainis. But still, I'm not doing it for the points. I'm doing it for the person. Diba? And it's part of my organization. So, ginawa ko yung para doon sa nag-run ng PPPS. Okay? And then, guess what? Diba? Nag-PPPS yung nag-invite sa kanya. Siya rin nag-PPPS. Elite circle namin siya ngayon. And alam mo ba? Last week, she was recognized. Last Saturday. Last March, she's one of the top 7 income earners ng buong UK. Diba? Top 1 rising star in UK. Diba? Top PPPS also in UK. Diba? Ito yung one more meeting. Diba? You'll never know. Diba? Tapos hindi lang kami nakakuha ng mga travel, pati yung mga associate namin, naging million peso achievers. Diba? Now, as I end, I want you to show this. This is the bigger picture. Let's see, di ba, sa mga nag-work, di ba, or let's say may negosyo ka, di ba, this could also apply to you. Di ba? Now, let's assess. Okay? So, I want you to participate in this. What are your present pains at your work? Sulat mo dyan, OT, di ba, risk, health risk, COVID, yan, sahod, painful. Painful yung sahod. Hindi mo nilagay sa pleasure, yun na nga lang yung pleasure mo, nilagay mo pa sa pain. So, health risk, yan, si boss, gumising na maaga, deadlines, yes, those are pains. Di ba? Yan, management, quotas, malayo sa family, yes, stress, health, yan, okay. Health risk, commute, yan. Kaya tuntuan nung nag-lockdown, no? So, long travel hours, yeah, I feel you. Yan. Now, what are your present pleasures at work? Present pleasures. Yung libreng pakain ni boss, free pizza, yan, yeah. Paperclip, ballpen, because you leave, yan, okay din yan. Colleagues, si crush. Yan. Yan. Okay? So, yeah, bonus, yan, masaya naman dyan. Benefits, good. Yan. Yan. Now, tignan natin sa Yasana. What are your present pains at Yasana? Diba? Rejection! Yan, rejection. Ano pa? Auto-order. Yan. Ano pa? Yan. Okay. Puro rejection. Okay. Yung iba, sinabi dyan, uy, upline. Yan, hindi ka sinabi. Upline daw yung pain nyo. In-unfriend, attrition, teen zone, naku, yan, discouragement, criticism, okay. Sinin lang, friend zone, yan, dami na sinabi, yan. Okay. Now, what are your present pleasures at work? Here in Yasana. Present pleasure. PVP, personal growth, family coaches, mentors, free trainings, recognition, the people, learning, growth. Perfect. Yan. Touch lives, opportunity. Yan. Money, health, time, freedom. Okay. What? Time freedom agad, sana all. Okay. Next. Let's look 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. Short term, 5 years. What are your future pleasures at work? Position. Wala. Grabe. Diba? Nag-resign. Same. None. Now, what are your future pleasures in Yasana? Financial freedom, yes. Travel. MDC. Wow, 14M. Travel. Okay. Freedom. Dreams achieved. Freedom. Financial freedom. Yes. Okay. Early retirement. Good. Retired. Okay. Perfect. Now, tignan natin ha. Assess natin. Left side. Will your present pain be still at your future pain at work? The answer is yes. It's permanent. Tama? Now, will your present pleasure be still your future pleasure at work? No? Yeah. Same, but different? But same. Tama? Now, here in Yasana, tignan natin. Can you answer that? Will your present pain be still your future pain at Yasana? And the answer is no. Nare-reject ka na, may income na. Temporary. Agree? Now, next. Question number 10. Will your present pressure be still your future pleasures in Yasana? Diba? Mas lumalaki pa. Diba? So, now, it's more. Yung pleasure, mas malaki. Yes, lumalaki. Let's look at the big picture. Anong ibig sabihin yan? That here in Yasana, you will experience temporary pains for present and future pleasures. Puyat mo yan, bayad yan. Lahat ng yan, bayad yan. Rejection mo, bayad yan. Right? So, lahat ng makita niya sa mga mentors nyo, sa coaches nyo, sa amin, will also happen to you. The travels, the finances, the time, it will happen to you. But if you don't make a move, you will not go anywhere. You have to do it. But even if you're doubting, even if you're fearful, dududa ka, pagdudahan mo yung duda mo. Diba? yung takot ka, matakot ka sa takot mo. Okay, wala nagsabi talaga, wala ka pa rin mababilitan ngayon na natakot at duda, yumaman. You have to do it afraid. There's no other way. You have to do it afraid. And sabi nga ni Francis Kong sa isang convention natin, unprecedented events can lead to unprecedented problems. And unprecedented events will bring what? Opportunities. It's not an accident nandito ka. Nabuhay yung mga pangarap mo. You just have to do it all out, all in. Okay? That's where you can maximize the opportunity. Hindi pwedeng half-hearted, hindi pwedeng lukewarm ka lang dito. Dapat nag-iinit ka talaga dito. Okay? Bakit? Kasi ganun din sa work. Pag hindi ka nag-iinit, hindi ka mapopromote. Pag hindi ka all out, pag nanliligaw ka, hindi ka all out, hindi ka rin sasagutin. Sa marriage, sa relationship, pag hindi ka all out, you will not really experience a fruitful relationship. Even in family. You're not 100% involved. Don't look for balanced life. People sacrifice, they have this false mindset about balanced life. Which kailangan balance lang. Alam mo ba, pag binabalanse mo siya na nandito ka pa lang sa baba, for the longest time, hindi yan magiging balance. Balansehin mo siya pag nasa taas ka na. Kasi mas madali magbalanse doon. Why? Kasi hindi mo na problemahin yung pera eh. Do it fast. Mahirap yung negosyo natin na mabagal. Mahirap din na mabilis. Para ano din mo mahirap, bilisan mo na. Right? Kasi kung nakikita mo lang, yung nakikita namin, grabe, hinataw mo na talaga. Hindi ka na natakot, in-invite mo na yung kinakatakot mo, yung chicken list mo. Diba? Hinataw mo talaga siya ng todo. Diba? Kasi nakita mo, yung ibig sabihin talaga ng residual income. How would you feel if you experience all of this? Your family gets the best of health. Tatandasan lang hindi siya nagkakasakit. Diba? Hindi mo na kailangan ng VL. You own your time. Wala namang sasabi sa'yo kung kailan kagigising, kailan ka tutulog. Diba? Pag online shop ka, hindi ka na nag-filter ng prices ng lowest to highest. Diba? Doon ka na dun sa, alam mo yun, binabaliktad mo pa nga eh. Kasi gusto mo, alam mo yung magandang quality kagad, na-filter mo na kagad. Diba? Na pag nag-restaurant ka, walang tinginan sa presyo, walang tinginan sa kanan ng menu, sa kaliwa lang. Diba? So pag treat ka ng family mo, hindi piece of air. Diba? Canceled nga lang yung flight namin eh. But recently, what we did, diba, we treat our family supposedly this coming April 18, we will celebrate supposedly our 11th year anniversary sa Boracay together with our family. So sagot namin lahat. Tapos dahil takot kami sa COVID, so hindi kami nag-station 1 to 3. Doon kami station 0, nag-crimson kami. And so the good news is alam mo yun, hindi man siya natuloy. At least meron akong pang Christmas. Station 0 yun, di ba? At least malayo. Di ba? You can experience beauty in terms of seclusion. Saya pala. Diba? Yung alam mo yun, na nag-book kami doon ng Sunday para wala kaming kasabay. Wala na yung mga bakasyon na lahat paalis na, papunta ka pa lang. Diba? So, ang sarap nun. Diba? Do you sana. All out ka ngayon. Todo mo na. Para sa'yo to, tanggapin mo na. Para pag naging gold ka, nag-ruby ka, nag-diamond ka, itatrace mo lahat. It started noong 2021. Nag-start yung nag-seryoso talaga ako sa'yo sana. It started there. Diba? Make this happen today. Sabi nga, success means having the courage, determination, and the will to become the person you believe you were meant to be. Saka mag-start dyan. Believe that you were meant to be. You're the next rising star. Diba? You're the next gold director, the next diamond. It's just a matter of time. The moment that you believe, what will happen? The will be there. The determination will rise. The courage will appear. And success is the byproduct. You have to believe it. Right? So again, the moment that you believe it, commit it. Why? Kasi maguguluhan ka pag ikaw lang. But the moment you commit it, diba, whatever that you do, what will happen? Establish it. Commit, meaning, hindi lang mo binibigay lang. Commit, meaning committed. Siya, ginagawa mo to para sa kanya. Kasi siya, alam mo, siya yung magbibigay. Alright? So, anyway, thank you very much. Thank you for your time and for the opportunity to share if you're inspired, diba? And share this, diba? Share what you learn in your mom, in your downlines, diba? Kung wala sila dito, dapat paramdam mo yung naramdaman mo sa kanila. Alright? And thank you very much, and to God be all the glory. Woohoo!
Grabe yun, mentor. Napakadaming realizations and learnings. Busog na busog na busog kami sa training tonight. Ayan, so on behalf of Frontier, thank you, Mentor BJ, for that inspiring talk. And so, by the way, here are my takeaways from this training. So, yeah, so you have to act fast because we do not have all the time in the world, and have that stay longer attitude para makita mo yung resulta dito sa USANA. So, again, thank you, Mentor BJ. And then, thank you, Team Frontier, for attending this training tonight. And please do not forget to attend your respective cluster meetings after meeting. So, once again, this has been your host, June Magdalaga, saying good night and good luck on our future goals here in USANA. So, bye-bye.